Welcome back, folks, to PWS. The final semi-final matchup in the tag team tournament is taking place. It is going to be Lenix, our world champion, and Mr. Sussy Boy taking on Outlast 1, which consists of Chris Walker and Dr. Traeger. This match is going to be an interesting one. You have Chris Walker in this matchup, which you gotta wonder, are we gonna get to see a square down between the demonic Lenix, our world champion, and Chris Walker? That'd be quite the interesting showdown if something like that were to happen. And of course you have Mr. Sussy Boy, who we already know Lenix has been using this entire time to just do his dirty work in the ring. It's like, I mean, you gotta expect it. Lenix, he's power hungry. Ever since the World Championship, you know, he wants more power, he wants more championships, he wants to get stronger, be stronger than he's ever been before. And he's using Mr. Sussy Boy to his advantage in order to achieve that. It's a cheap strategy, but seems to be working really well for him. And it's gonna be interesting here because they're squaring up against Outlast 1. Outlast 1 have also been pretty dominant in the tag team tournament, so if anybody has a chance of preventing Lenix from getting further to the tournament and prevent him from getting tag team titles, it'd be these two right here. The horror icon champion Chris Walker and Dr. Traeger. It is going to be quite the interesting matchup for sure. And you gotta wonder just how well they are going to do in this. Now, I mean, Mr. Sussy Boy is quite the issue because he's 7'4", 500 pounds of pure mass, pure muscle, giant among us. I mean, it's kind of hard to top that, right? Kind of hard to beat that. And you know, it is what it is. Chris Walker's probably gonna have to do a lot of heavy work here. But don't count out Dr. Traeger. He did really well in the last matchup. And these two are the last line of defense against the world champion, it seems. The match is underway, and Traeger getting tripped up by Sussy Boy here as he gets a shot to the gut. And now Mr. Sussy Boy, what is he going to look for here? Hoists Traeger up with ease and power bombing him down. And I don't know if Dr. Traeger starting this match was the best idea. I mean, surely it wasn't. And now Mr. Sussy Boy slamming him to the ground with a power slam. And looking for some athletic moves right there, but ooh, misses it. And Traeger gets a nice neck breaker right there. It just seems to be getting worse and worse here. And now Mr. Sussy Boy getting elbows to the gut right there. Oh, looking for a shoulder tackle. No, but shoves him down. And now what's he gonna look for here? Chopping Traeger's skull in there. And you kind of think Mr. Sussy Boy really is out here destroying him here. And he wants Chris Walker. He's telling Chris Walker to get his big butt in here to fight him. And he's gonna oblige, but Mr. Sussy Boy is just gonna shove Traeger down like he's Chris Walker down like he's absolutely nothing. That's gotta absolutely suck. Whips him into the corner. Big clothesline right there to Chris Walker. And now going to the top rope. I mean, Mr. Sussy Boy is freakishly athletic for his size. Twisting moonsault off the top rope. Lands on Chris Walker. And Chris Walker ducks it and gets a punch though. But again, it's weird to see this happen. And Sussy Boy goes for a dive and oh, he misses there. Again, it's really weird, though, to see Chris Walker get absolutely demolished right here. It's never happened ever before. And now, Sussy Boy throwing him over here. Mr. Sussy Boy gonna look for a leg drop, but he misses. And Chris Walker gonna pick him up now. Misses the punch. And Mr. Sussy Boy, he's just trying to get all this offense in. But Chris Walker backing up here. Sussy Boy with a shot to the neck. Slingshot spear right there. The athleticism. And Chris Walker gets to tag out. And Traeger takes a shot to the low back right there. Whip off the ropes. Looking for something there. Trying to grab him. Trying to go for that. Nope. And Sussy Boy, nice stuff right there as he gets a standing moonsault. And all but Traeger playing possum. Trying to get a roll up, but no. And Dr. Traeger realizing that, man, I gotta get the heck out of here. And both of the men looking for like a spear right there, it seemed. And now, ooh. And now what we're gonna see here is Chris Walker looking for something there, but no! Oh, Mr. Sussy Boy manages to wrestle out of it with an elbow. There, big shot to the gut. Looking to hoist Chris Walker up, who gets out of it, punch to the back of the skull right there. And a shot to the back right there. Looking for an axe handle, but gets caught. And now Mr. Sussy Boy, I mean, with ease is hoisting up Chris Walker, and he powerbombs him like it's nothing, dude. And that's the thing with Mr. Sussy Boy. He's a freakishly strong competitor as he whips Chris Walker off the ropes there. And nice pop-up powerbomb. And Dr. Traeger manages to break it up, though. Again, Mr. Sussy Boy, he gets caught the kick to the skull right there, it seems. And Lenix is yet to be put into this matchup as Chris Walker looking to hammer away, but he gets a headbutt for his troubles. And now, whip it to the corner. And now here's a tag. Lenix is officially into this matchup. And they're gonna go for it. There it is. The boot of doom connecting. And all in a shoulder tackle, sending Traeger off the apron. And Lenix gonna go for the cover here on Chris Walker. 1, 2, and Chris Walker kicking out. And Lenix is gonna tag out. He wants nothing to do with Chris Walker. I mean, I don't think it's because Lenix is scared in the slightest of Chris Walker. I just don't think, as Chris Walker gets his feet up there, I just don't think Chris Walker cares. I'm not Chris Walker. I just don't think Lenix cares at this point. He doesn't want to face Chris Walker in a tag team matchup. He'd rather face him one-on-one, if anything. I think that's the case right there. As Chris Walker got powerbombed again. And Chris Walker, I mean, he's fighting back, fighting out, getting shots to the gut there. You gotta think, I mean, this is probably the perfect time for, you know, Outlast here to capitalize, because Mr. Sussy Boy is no doubt tired and worn out from all the work and heavy lifting he's had to do in this matchup here, because Lenix isn't really pulling his weight and doing too much. He kicks out at 1 there. And the shots, I mean, the shots to the gut and the throat are only gonna slow him down more. Trying to get a shoulder tackle, some punches, and there it is. And a deadlift P-bone slam, and Mr. Sussy Boy is still showing signs of life as he is attacked and triggered off a punch there, bringing him in the hard way, and punches his skull down. I mean, there's no doubt that Mr. Sussy Boy is really feeling the effects right now. You know, he's worn out, he's tired, but he's still going as he picks Traeger up with ease and powerbombs him. And now Chris Walker's in, headbutts him down. Sussy Boy is in a bad way right now, but he kicks out at 1. I mean, Chris Walker hasn't hit a big move to keep him down. And Chris Walker trying to get Lenix out, but I think the drop kick didn't work. But the drop kick, there it is, it works that time. Mr. Sussy Boy managed it there. And now he's telling Chris Walker to get to his feet. You can look for a prize packed in powerbomb, but Chris Walker counters, big forearm shot right there. Shot to the low back. And a big elbow shot from Sussy Boy. These two going back and forth. Into the corner. And now, oh god, Mr. Sussy Boy hoists him up with ease. And now hammering away on the chest of Chris Walker and headbutting the sternum in. And Chris Walker's out of it. Jeez, well, I think Mr. Sussy Boy was trying to leg drop him before he got to the outside. And oh my god, a springboard shooting star press. Are you kidding me, man? What the heck? Dude, this Mr. Sussy Boy is a freak athlete. I mean, and he's just kind of kicking Chris Walker around, stomping his arm in, and now he's going to dismantle the table. And is he going to look to put Chris Walker through the announce table? This announce table has been destroyed a hell of a lot this season so far. I mean, Chris Walker is looking completely out of it, but he manages to fight out of it. Elbow right to the side of the neck. That'll stun him. And going for knee shots to the gut, that's going to take out even more of the stamina of Mr. Sussy Boy. And now, gonna whip him back into the ring. And things don't seem to be looking too good. And Chris Walker, oh, he's setting up for something here. What is Chris Walker gonna go for here? Oh, Sussy Boy tries to catch it. And there it is, that claw face slam from Chris Walker. But Lenix is in there to save it in time. And I don't think Traeger really wants to square up with Lenix, and dude, Sussy Boy looking kind of annoyed as he gets back up and he shoulder tackles Chris Walker down. And there it is, a tag. Lenix is in, Sussy Boy needs out. Traeger gonna tag himself in here now. Seems like he needs to give Chris Walker a break as he catches Lenix, catching him with a single leg hook right there. Nice technical abilities there, but oh man, Traeger, I don't think you're gonna be holding Lenix down none too well, are ya? And Lenix kind of grabbing at his leg a little bit. And he's a massive spear, dude. It didn't even affect him. Big punch to the head right there. Dude, and Traeger's probably regretting ever stepping foot in the ring with Lenix. And Lenix is crushing his skull in with a shot to the back of the head. And Lenix crushing his skull in again. And now Lenix off the ropes. What's he gonna look for here? Looks for a big leg drop, but he missed. Traeger going for some offense there, but no. Now takes it out at the leg. And Traeger's actually doing a really good job of wrestling Lenix to the ground, it seems. Got him caught. No, Lenix gonna fight out of it. Traeger might actually be trying to give him a run for his money here. I mean, nobody has been able to really give Lenix a run for his money as Traeger gets the legs up, stunning Lenix. Big uppercut. And Lenix is all at sea here. He's taken down again by Traeger. But it's having no effect as Lenix is back up and takes out the knee. Looking for a stomp, and no, and Traeger flowing over for DDT, and what amazing stuff. Lenix is not even affected by it. Chris Walker is in, and that's Lenix's cue to tag out the Sussy Boy. Again, Lenix, if he's gonna face Chris Walker, he wants to face Chris Walker one-on-one. Sussy Boy went for a spear, but he got caught and punched straight into the head. And look, there it is, big splash from Chris Walker now. And Sussy Boy is in a bad way right now, and Chris Walker in the corner could be gearing up for a massive spear right here. And there it is, big spear to Mr. Sussy Boy, bringing him down. And Lenix, realizing the situation, understands that he's going to have to do a little bit more if he wants to ensure that the team win. And Chris Walker hammering away. I mean, you gotta think that Mr. Sussy Boy has gotta be worn out from all the work he's had to do in this matchup, huh? There's no doubt about it. And now, oh, wait a minute, here we go. These guys are gonna continue to go at it. And there it is, a massive pounce to Chris Walker. Absolute insanity from Mr. Sussy Boy. Whips him into the corner. Big clothesline, throwing him down. Springboard moonsault from the bottom rope, and Mr. Sussy Boy is pulling everything out of his ass here as he shoulder tackles Dr. Traeger off the apron there. Dude, that bottom rope moonsault, man, that's absolutely wild, man. And now tag the Lenix, and it looks like they're gonna go for the tag team finish again. Here it is, they connect, the boot of doom drops Chris Walker, and that's gonna be it. Traeger's nowhere to be seen. 1, 2, and that is 3. And Lenixo and Mr. Sussy Boy are moving on. They're in the finals. They will be facing Septiplier for the tag team championships. And honestly, that's a worst case scenario here for us, because we do not want this to happen. We cannot allow Lenix to continue to gain power. Find out what's going to be happening all next time, folks. Catch you all later.